Hello and welcome to another edition of Toys from the Attic. For this month I thought we'd be taking a closer look at the many different Sentinel toys based off the character from Marvel Universe. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at Toy Biz's water squirting Sentinel. For those of you who do not know, although I highly doubt that, the Sentinels were the robot mutant hunting adversaries of the X-Men. Ever since the mid-90s cartoon series, I fell in love with the Sentinel characters just because they were so menacing and such a powerful force. And ever since the arcade game, I've always wanted a Sentinel action figure that was the same size as my regular line to interact with them. Granted, I did want the bigger ones, and I got those eventually, but I also wanted one that was the same size, much to match the video game, because that's how I thought they were at the time. Now that desire led me to overlook a lot of problems with this action figure. Ones that I'd probably look at when he was still in the box on the shelf, and probably put him back and just pass on him. I must apologize for the odd paint scheme that he has, but this was one of the first toys that I tried customizing with acrylic paint, and as you can see, it didn't go too well, and I haven't been able to get it all off. I really don't like giving negative reviews, and I'll try to find something positive within this, but this guy is one of the ones that come close in my collection that I kind of regret buying. Mostly it's due to the actual water feature gun that's on the side of his arm. Somehow in the late 90s they decided that water squirting action was going to be the hot gimmick of the toy lines. They normally would come out with these guys in the summer, and I don't know, it's just, I've never really liked it. It always makes the characters bulky and odd, and I don't know, it's never been a thing for me. Now, his sculpt is actually, it's I don't know, it's okay. I mean, certain things are neat, like the little rivets in the legs down here are pretty neat, and along the chest, it kind of breaks up the stuff, but it's cool. But what also bugs me is also the muscles in the chest. I know he's a robot, but still, some certain anatomy would be kind of cool. His head's actually the most decent part, and that, if I do take this guy to customize someplace else, I'm going to take the head off and put it someplace, or put it on another character. Another thing that's kind of a flaw is this big arm right here. I would have actually preferred just the big fist, and I don't know why they have this big kind of like glove mitten over his head. I guess it's, or over his hand. I guess it's to smack some of the characters around, but I don't know. It just seems weird and awkward. His legs do extend a bit, and normally it would be purple, but I painted it green, and so it gives him a little bit more of a tall height over certain characters. But that's kind of cool. But there's too many other things with this guy that I don't know, I can't overlook. He has a little tank on the back here, which serves no purpose. It actually just pegs right in there. You can pop it in and out. I don't really know what purpose it serves. I guess it's to hold it if you're squeezing out the back little plunger here to activate his water arm, or his water cannon, but it's not very sturdy. His water cannon, it's this really big, oversized thing. I mean, it kind of looks okay, but then again, I don't know. I've never really been a fan of the water feature. If it shot a missile, that might have been cooler, but they decided to give him a water feature. Now, another thing too is he came with a separate arm, and that you could detach this thing and put a new one on there. Now, I don't think that actually helps the figure, because this is the arm, and you get this big mace with little fingers on it. I would have preferred it just to be a spiked mace. I don't know why give it little fingers. It's not like they can grab or hold anything, and it just goes up and down. It's towards the end of the 90s, the Toy Biz toys didn't actually, they started to kind of really go downhill on different things, especially when it came to the water line and a lot more gimmicks. Anything that's positive other than the head, I mean, he is a Sentinel. He is roughly the same height as the other X-Men characters, so I guess that's okay. But other than that, I have not seen him on eBay, or I haven't even tried. I don't know if you're a really super hardcore diehard Sentinel fan, or if you want your kids to have something to play with in the summer when they're in the pool, maybe try to look for him. I don't think you're going to be spending a lot of money for him. I don't know, it's just there's so many things with him. I really wish I could say something good about him, but for the life of me, I can't. The only thing I could think of is that these parts are small enough to where I can take him and customize him to make him more of a proper Sentinel that's in line with the other figures. But that's pretty much about it. I don't really know what else to say about them. Once again, thank you for watching Toys from the Attic. If you like what you've seen today, please feel free to subscribe or leave a comment below in the comments section. Any advice for the show will be greatly appreciated. For next week, we'll be taking a closer look at the Toy Biz action figure Nimrod from the same Sentinel line.